It's been sorry, I'm making a bunch of noise with popcorn. It's fine. It's just been me and Sean, clam driver Sean.
Okay.
It like just the two of us all day. Just the two of us.
Jeez.
Just
We
the
can make it
two
if we
of
try.
us.
So we've gotten very close.
Plantain close.
I've heard a lot. You know what? I could sell anyone solar right now.
Where's my charisma now?
No, it's been fun. Honestly, it's been enjoyable. I'm not like
Oh, there we go.
I haven't been in the more negative settings that I could have been more frequently, i.e. the Ford with Erica
Yeah.
every day.
Yep.
So that negativity has been out of my life for the last week and a half, which is really nice.
That is nice.
I
I never asked.
but I
what
miss
are you
everybody
doing?
else.
What are you doing after? I didn't even ask.
Well, we were actually Augie dropped in on that conversation as soon. So I got an offer for a job with basically Evergy to go walk power lines and inspect trees and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
And that'd be great. And honestly, have been cool. Yeah. 7 to 5 or 8 to 5 or 8 to 4. Sorry, 8 to 4. Like they cap it at 40. So 8 to 4 with lunch. So all these great things.
Yeah, that is objectively better than what Ryan is doing.
Absolutely. Well, pruning especially. I'm sure that you've had a much better life having changed departments.
Yes.
The Ryan pruning has a problem.
Yeah,
the
I
company,
agree.
there's a lot of stuff that I like the company and the people and the work and stuff, but the pruning has an issue with scheduling.
I did
Yeah,
+8
I agree.
for every level.
So that's been the plan. But then actually FedEx got back to me today. They're like, hey, we sent you a drug screen. Are you interested in taking a drug test for us, or what's happening? And I'm like, I never got one. It was in my spam from like a week ago. Anyway, I interviewed with them like a month ago. But they're offering it'd be like 24 an hour, 4 days a week, 8-hour day, 7 to 8 hour days. So probably actually 9 hour. It'd probably be like a 10 hour day, but it'd be 4 days a week. Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. So I'd have Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday off.
Huh.
So working 32 hours there would be the same pay that I get at Ryan for 50 plus.
Oh my gosh.
The take home would be 18 hours less for the same take home.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's almost shy of 80 hours a month back.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude.
Is that something?
How much is the Evergy paying?
It would have been 20.
Okay.
So, sidestep, slight decrease, but less hours also. So less money, but more life.
Right.
So, now that this FedEx called back, I'm like, okay, I do 4 days a week of listening to podcasts and then have 3 days off to go do anything else.
Yeah.
And have evenings.
That does sound pretty nice.
So for everybody,
not getting back at like 7 or 8
all the time.
Yeah. The guy I was with in irrigation, he's like I mean this in like not a mean way, but he has no life outside of work. And so he literally just is obsessed with work. And he'll work like from 6:30 to 7 or 8 every single day.
But he doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to, but he does anyways.
And he's like your mentor for this apprenticeship situation?
Just for this week that we just finished.
Okay.
So like I literally at some points I was like, dude, I gotta go. Like I have things that I want to do with my life. And so he was like, okay. So he would drop me off at like 4:30 or 5, and then he would just go back to work. It was so weird.
Was he inefficient, or is he in like just taking his time, or was he like really good at it and he's just like raking in the dough?
So he's the top producer in irrigation.
Oh, okay.
And
Makes
so
sense.
I would say he's like average speed. He knows what he's doing, but it's
He just
literally
does it all
just
the
that
time.
he just does it all the time. Yeah, and like anytime that like someone on his route is like, "Hey, I need this sprinkler head fixed," he'll just do it. Like he'll just immediately go and do it. Like
Well,
it's just
yeah.
it's like
It's,
we had to talk about it. I was like, it's like, dude, you're like as long as you're like if you're happy with this, I don't think there's any issue, but
yeah.
like it you're just not giving yourself time to do anything else. And it's just like
Yeah, that's a choice.
it is crazy.
Because pruning
But
doesn't have a choice. We leave together and then we're
yeah,
in. Yeah, we have
yeah,
that.
and
We have a to-do list that everybody has to be out for.
yeah, like the ranking of like most flexible to least flexible is turf. Every job is like 15 minutes long, and so
Dang.
you can literally just coordinate exactly how long each thing takes, and then go home exactly at like 3 o'clock. But
Nice.
with irrigation, you always have 7 jobs you have to do every day, and
Why 7?
I don't know. That's just like the perfect number because
Okay.
sometimes you get done before 3, sometimes you get done after 3, and it just like I guess that's just the number.
Okay. But that's better
But
than 6.
yeah, but um but like some days you'll have 7 jobs and the first 2 of them take like 3 hours each, and then
Jeez.
you have to do the
Oof.
rest of the rest of them, and it's like yeah, you have to do
The
all
office
these.
must be scheduling then. That must not be a route manager's thing.
I think it's like I don't know. I'll have to ask.
Because so with blowing mulch, every job's 2 hours. Like it's 1.5 to 2.5, but they average about 2. So
Mhm,
it's like we get 4 a day, sometimes 5,
mhm.
and then you have to drive in between Lawrence to Roland Park to Olathe to Liberty and back. It's so dumb.
Yeah, that sucks, dude. Is Silas still working there?
He's been moved
Oh, really?
to. I think he went to Turf.
No way.
Either, I think he went to Turf. Yeah, Turf or
In Sh-
Pest.
in Shawnee, or is he somewhere else?
No, he's not. No.
Gotcha. That makes more sense. He has to drive like almost an hour every
Yeah,
day.
no, they moved him.
Well,
Honestly, I
I'm
think
glad
Javi was. Yeah, I wish him the
I'm glad
best.
for him.
I think Javi was trying to fire him.
I think it seems like everyone's trying to fire him.
Yeah, but nobody does. But
They just move him to like a different department. Like they're like, I don't want him. Move him to this one, and then they just keep doing that.
it's so hard.
Ridiculous.
I think he gets paid the least in the company too, and he has a kid who's like a baby.
Yeah,
So it's
I
like,
actually went over to his
poor guy.
house one afternoon to go hang out with his wife and his kid. Dude, his kid is so funny.
Oh, I bet. Silas is funny.
Like, oh my gosh, dumbest kid I've ever seen in my life, in a good way.
But Silas too.
Yeah, that's true.
But
So are we without Twinkle Fingers or whatever?
Apparently,
Bark-
that's fine. If he joins us, he can join us. But I think we are all ready, except for I didn't want to interrupt Hutch. But Hutch, did you get leveled up to 4?
Oh, I did not. Let me do that.
Do that. Do you remember how to do it in Roll20? Click
Give
on the
me
little gear next to spells,
Oh,
and then scroll down, and then do level plus Charactermancer. Don't do launch level 1 Charactermancer.
that means you start over.
That means you go
That
go
means
back
you're
to
a
square
baby.
1.
And then it breaks.
Just a
and
baby.
Just a babe.
oh, you said level plus Charactermancer?
Yes, please.
Oh my gosh, I almost clicked the other one after you literally just told me not to.
That's okay. It's 99% of my interactions with my clientele. So
All in a day's work.
Did you turn it off and turn it on? Oh, you mean search bar?
one of my poor people, she was dealing with a client who was like, none of my apps are working, and my coworker tried to remote in, like, and she couldn't, and she's like, are you connected to the internet? And the lady's like, of course I'm connected to the internet.
She was not connected.
No, I guess I'm not. How did I do that?
Oh my gosh.
And my coworker was like, here, like, do this. And she's like, that didn't work. And she's like, did you do what I asked you to? Oh, no.
Sounds, yep.
And I was
What an
See,
idiot.
Nancy Carter's gone.
yeah, she is.
That was
One of the 3 people in the company that I almost physically punched is now gone. And so it was a great day when I was told that.
Yay.
All right, enough work stuff. Let's play. All right, we are live. Hooray!
Yay.
I'm alive.
So, last time, our intrepid band of adventurers.
What's her name?
That's a very good question. It is written down. Last time. Oh no, Rolls Money, come on. Rolls Money, don't break on me. You guys are view all chat entries. Oh, go back.
Insulting injuries.
Yes, the insulting injuries. I believe.
yeah, that's our name.
Yeah. So you guys have ventured out for your second technically assigned job. Your first assigned job, you guys found an individual who identified himself as Zal, a human-ish looking individual with mechanical clocks for eyes. After dealing with some interactions with some robotic opponents, you guys were able to get him to safety. You have decided to take Zal with you, and after heading out, you guys joined a quest to help an individual named Faust, who is a member of an organization called the Order of Scarred Light. Apparently, they are investigating a library that magically appeared in the desert, in the exiled desert. So you guys are escorting him. During the escort, you guys had a little bit of downtime on the ocean for the first week, and you had the opportunity to tangle with pirates, where you guys did pretty good killing most of the pirates. However, one of the pirates was an individual named Josephine Bonaparte, and she nearly tore you guys all to pieces, but thankfully your very quick-thinking Langsworth Doomcloak made her laugh and fall into the ocean. She continued laughing, gave him a big old smooch, and then walked away, saying that she might see you guys again sometime. So you guys are still on a boat. And don't you ever forget. But what would you like to do? So you can either skip this week and we can move on to our next thing. Since we are missing our dear friend Sparklefingers, we may have to skip his first were-rat transformation. If he joins us later, we may do that differently. Or you guys can do again some downtime, which is just talking to the crew, talking to people, getting familiar with your surroundings, or we can arrive at the desert.
Hmm.
Riding through the desert on a horse with no name.
I'm ca-
Even though, sorry, what were you saying, Chris?
I was gonna say I'm curious what Atomo's been up to.
Oh, I was gonna say I've been fishing this whole time, even though we're on a moving boat.
That's impressive.
Stardew.
Yeah.
Stardew Mobile.
Hey.
Yeah, so I've just been I've been very patient. So patient that I actually um was not aware of the pirates at all.
And you were out of commission.
Exactly, yeah. I was enamored by the fish. Or what I was hoping for was fish. Just a lot of seaweed and stuff.
That would have been the perfect time for Sparkle Fingers to be a were shark and Atomo just like catch him.
Yeah. Can I ask one of the crew how long it's going to take until we get to our destination, and also
No.
what our destination is?
Your destination is a landing area. It's not really a port. It's just kind of a place where boats usually go to. That is part of the Exiled Desert, which is on the southwestern part of the continent. If you look at the map, in our maps section in the Discord chat.
Oh, I see it.
And
I
one
want
of
to see
my
what I know about
wives
the area.
lives there.
Yes, one of them does. So, with an 18 history, you are familiar that this is the desert where rumoredly the cataclysm happened. This is purportedly the basically ground zero. And so nothing really grows there, and only through like either magical manipulation or growing or bringing resources into the desert has caused any type of life to grow. There is also a rumor that a colony of elves, or sorry, a colony of gnomes, is living in the desert.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Are we going there to discuss with them, or more of
No,
a
you
sword
guys.
and sorcery situation?
So you guys have been hired under the collective, which is the organization that you all work for, to investigate a library that has magically appeared in the middle of the desert, just out of nowhere.
A library, you say?
I
So
do
there
say
might be books.
there might be there might be at least one book there.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm so pumped
In
for
that
the book.
case, I asked the crew how I can help make the ship go faster.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna cross my arms, look at him, and say, "Start paddling."
So, do
You
we
know
have
what?
3 players looking for books in this campaign?
We're very
Yes,
smart.
at least. All right, you know what, Atomo, give me an Arcana check.
Arcana, you say?
Arcana, I do say
11.
11. Okay.
Take it or leave it.
That's
You,
very funny.
You kind of blow your hands at the sails, and you know what? You cut about an hour off.
Yeah.
Ooh. I feel the winds of change.
An hour of your week.
Oh,
Yeah,
By the way,
I'm all about efficiency here. So
Okay.
did we get long rest? Am I still almost dead?
Yes, you guys have had the opportunity for at least a long rest.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm not a prisoner anymore. They got me back.
Yeah.
Okay. Because, yeah. Okay.
That's gonna be a long
Got that right. Anyone call?
No, I just got tiger balm in my eye.
Oh dear.
Oh no! What is Tiger Balm?
It's not it's supposed to be uh
not in your eye.
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
not in your eye.
Icy
Not in your
hot.
eye.
It's like icy hot, but stronger.
Not
Yeah.
for the eyes. Okay.
It's supposed to
Ooh.
be like it's supposed to be like a pain reliever, topical pain reliever. But
Ooh.
oof. Yeah,
Well,
he's gonna yeah, take your time, man.
But Atimo, so you spend your I'll give you your first week of trying to do that. You can do it again if you would like to try to speed up the boat for the second week.
Oh no, I'm too tired after that first attempt.
So a week has passed.
Like I said,
He's a tired boy.
He's a sleepy boy.
Okay.
I did that single gust, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay, give me a second. And I kind of like, I put both my hands on my knees as I'm just kind of like going like, oh my gosh, I'm winded. Boots.
Should we also tell him that this past week Braum has been running in full chainmail armor around the ship?
Oh, good. I like that.
Brom,
Yes.
it has been a full week since you guys have departed. You notice that you have, I mean, this is a silly question, but I always want to make sure. You have a pretty beautiful beard, correct?
It would look impressive for most individuals
Good.
who are not
Um,
dwarvish,
You
but
notice,
mine is kind of unkempt and dirty.
you notice when you wake up after the first week that your beard has gold in it.
Ooh.
And
Like-
it's
like-
like you have
coins?
solid like if you pull at it, it pulls out like a handful of golden hairs.
Weird. I would like to go over to Braum and say, you also have a weird body. We share that in common.
I resist the urge not to deck Atimo.
Yeah, that's all I do, and then I guess I go back to fishing.
Okay. So
Okay.
he doesn't say anything. He just gives you the hardest death glare he can give. I am going to take a moment and beseech my God for assistance as to determine what in the world has happened.
Give me a religion check. A 10. You pray pretty unceasingly for about 3 days. And you get a flash of knowledge, and you remember when you smashed that golden idol that was the gift for the vice governor. You remember that part of it fell into you and is slowly growing, and you see a vision of you becoming a solid golden statue.
Okay. If I can, I'd like to find the source where if it hasn't gone into the root of my beard, I'm willing to significantly trim my beard to prevent that from happening.
So you cut it at one of the roots, and immediately it just spreads to another part.
Okay.
Stunned.
It's slowly, like, it's not like actively growing, but like it, anytime you try to get rid of it, just it pops up somewhere else.
Brahm considers this as a curse.
I consider it a windfall.
Do you say you consider it a windfall?
Mm-hmm. You're just pulling off the hairs, and I'm just like picking them up, putting them in my pocket.
Okay. The second that you touch the golden hairs, it turns into regular hair.
Weird.
So we have to keep him intact.
It's definitely a curse. Okay. There's nothing I can do on the ship. So Brahm doesn't speak to anyone about this.
Okay.
He doesn't acknowledge it. He doesn't say anything about it. He is just he's shut down and he's still running.
Okay.
We're calling you Midas.
Right. So the second week ends without much of an issue. You notice that the eve of the full moon comes, and your sparkle-fingered friend has disappeared.
No.
As has one of the lifeboat.
No. Someone kidnapped him and then also took a lifeboat.
Yes, yes. But arriving at the shore, you guys get off, and your crew sees an endless expanse of desert ahead of you. You can see the ocean behind you, but it is just rolling sand dunes. And Faust looks at a map, looks at it again sideways, looks at it upside down, and then says, "Okay, I believe we're going to be going north. Sort of north. The desert is kind of, well, the master of the desert is a bit of a, well, she's a bit of a bitch." So we will need to be very careful. But I believe I can tinker up a tool that can help us. And so you kind of see him take a few bips and bobs, and he makes a little floating, like a basically like a golden snitch, but metal. Like just it's like a hovering little snitch. And so he says, this will be acting as a compass for us. So are we prepared? We should have enough supplies to last us for about a week.
I'm so ready.
If we can find the library, at least that's what my cohort called it. If we can find that within the week, we hopefully, well, we will hopefully survive. If we can't find it within a week, we will need to head to Hell to get supplies. I would rather avoid going to Hell, Because, well, again, the mistress of this desert is a giant bitch.
Glorious lady.
Can I do an insight on that?
Yeah,
Just-
absolutely.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, go for it. You can also do a history check on this area if you would like to.
May I
Which-
do history check?
Which one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Insight.
Hey, the one who actually wants to know something knows something.
Yeah.
Well, so with a 22, insight 16, from his perspective and the perspective of most, this is a very well known individual. It is Sally Voras, a dark gnome individual who is the mage queen of hell. She also has another name. She is Fellblight, one of the five fallen. And the five fallen are liches. They are the most powerful of their kind.
The love of my
Interesting.
life, my old wife.
Yes, for context for the people who are not in the previous campaign, Zach's last character was basically married to this particular character.
Very cool. Very cool.
But yep, so she is she's a deep gnome from the Underdark, but is an extraordinarily powerful and extraordinarily temperamental individual.
So would she have the ability to possibly, I don't know, hypothetically, undo a curse that makes you look like a horrible creature?
No, probably.
Atimo starts rubbing his hands together.
The glorious lady.
Yep. So, do you guys ready? Are you ready to continue onward?
I'm already walking.
Okay. I need a survival check and a perception check. One. Of,
Immediately.
I'm bad at both of those.
oh, good lord! You see everything, every
thought I-
grain of sand.
I literally Legolas would just like I just like slink up to the top of a dune and see what my elf eyes see.
Okay. So your
Have
elf
elf eyes.
eyes see as Atimo, you get probably about 30 feet away from the rest of the group. And Ford, you notice that there is something moving in the sands towards Atimo.
Oh no. I've seen this movie.
I definitely point to it.
Okay.
And then I'm like, hit the high ground, find a rock, stand on the rock if you can.
Okay.
Um,
I will give
would like-
everybody one movement. Like you can use up to your movement to move to a different place, and then I'd like for you to roll initiative.
Okay.
The rocks are
Ramble up this rock.
yep. The rocks are actively like they are actual rocks.
Okay.
Atimo the atrocious. I missed that part. Oh, so close.
Would we be able to use dashing at all?
No,
No. Okay.
because this is sandy terrain.
Sand.
Sandy dandy notebook.
Anakin was right.
I hate sand. I don't like sand. Or is it I hate sand?
I hate sand.
I hate sand.
I
It's
hate
coarse and
sand.
gets everywhere.
I was gonna go on a rock, but at the same time, that makes me very not effective. And my mother didn't raise no bitch, so.
Fair enough.
That's the mentality we like to see.
That is the mentality we'd like to see. If you're done moving, roll initiative.
I did.
Everybody else too.
1.
Sucks to suck.
All right, Zal and
Dang, Chris rolled a nat 1. He still beat me at initiative.
if
That's
he
pretty funny.
if he didn't beat you on initiative, I would be very concerned because he's a ranger, and
Oh,
rangers
right, I
are
forgot.
supposed to be good at dex.
I'm
Now,
pretty
I
good
guess
at Dex.
he could be a strength ranger. Those have turned out interesting.
A stranger, if you
It's
will.
a very
Oh, that's dumb.
That's what my Tuesday night ranger is. She just
Mhm.
like slings swords back and forth and just
Yeah.
beats the tar out of things.
Nice. Sling and Richards. Yeah, Dex and Wisdom.
Oh, Chris, that image that you just posted makes me uncomfortable.
I'm just suck, but also throwback.
Waha.
Oh
Um,
dear.
It's plantain.
Oh dear.
It is
Oh.
All right.
indeed.
So the creature is going to, you know what? It's going to take a big old bite out of Saoirse. Oh,
Welcome.
Jesus.
Deserves it.
Saoirse, you are a very, very lucky girl that your armor class went up by 1.
Yay! I
Um,
did it.
It would have done 34 points of damage to you.
And I still would be here. I'd be single digits,
Oh
but
my
I'd be here.
gosh.
All right, that's the end of its turn.
Take that, sandworm bitch.
Saoirse, you're up.
What is it? Can we see what it looks like, or is it still in the
Oh
sand?
yeah, it is. It has popped out of the sand and tried to take a big old bite out of Saoirse.
AKA crime.
It looks like this. 23. Yeah, that definitely hits.
And then
Okay, yeah, 25. Very good. Getting those good rolls out of the way.
hey, I was saved. I hit him a little bit. That's all I needed to do. I am done.
Okay, all right. It is Faust's turn. Faust is going to regenerate his spell slots because I didn't do that last time. And then he's going to cast Gun.
Eh?
I cast regular missile.
He is going to use his Eldritch Cannon. And so you see his glove open up and a little turret opens, and he's going to take a shot with it. And is going to hit.
Oh, he's an artillerist.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And then he's going to go 10, 20, 30, and that's the end of his turn. Langsforth. Doom.
Blast. Never mind.
A 10, unfortunately, does not hit. You're going to Hex?
Nah.
Okay, that's fine. Brahm.
I do not want to lose sight of this creature. So, bonus action. I cast Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
And then
Move.
I'm going to boop it in the snoot.
Yeah. 15, unfortunately, does not hit.
That's very tough.
Yep. Ford.
I'm also going to Hunter's Mark that booty. And longbow it.
Okay.
So I thought about it just now, but in the future, what are the options of like a harpoon style bow happening?
Yeah, you could probably do something like that, but it would be contested strength rolls.
Which I would lose right now.
Pull it in, yeah.
But like, is that like, is there something like, can I work toward that? or
you could
buy it
probably-
or something?
Yeah, you could probably have something be like that made.
I'd be interested in figuring out the mechanic of that down the
Mhm.
road. Okay. Hunter's mark, longbow.
Yeah, you hit it real good. It did not like that.
Nice.
Uh,
And I jump on the rock.
Okay. Atomo.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run here, and I'm gonna
Okay.
say, "Hey, land shark, why don't you fight someone your own size?"
Oh,
And then I
no.
cast enlarge on Braum, and then I say,
Oh,
okay, there you
good.
go.
Okay. All right. So Braum becomes a large size creature.
Oh, jeez, there's so
Yeah.
much to this spell.
Yeah.
So I get an extra D4 to my
Yep.
damage now.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Braum
yeah,
is so big.
Braum is a wide man
He's a
now.
thick
He's now
boy.
Bromathy.
He's
Bromathy.
you're what, 7 feet tall now?
About, yeah.
This is just watching the end of a Power Rangers episode.
Doubles and its weight is multiplied by 8. It doubles, yeah, doubles. So I'm actually 8 foot tall right at the moment.
That's great.
You're a normal sized man to some.
You're Mao. What's his name? All right. Zal is going to point his finger and is going to use Chill Touch, and it does not like that. The creature is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. It is going to make a long jump. So let's see if that's okay. It does provoke attacks of opportunity from Saoirse and Braum.
Woo!
Yay.
Gonna smack it with a stick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aw.
The stick misses, but the Warhammer does not. So that's
What?
8. I'm sorry. Other way around.
Huh.
Other way around.
Okay,
The
so
Warhammer hits, the stick does not.
okay, so I get to roll an extra
D4.
D4 and a D6
Oh.
because of Hunter's Mark.
Ooh.
Oof. That's-
Swish and thump.
Okay. All right. Yeah. It is going to jump over to Ford. And Ford, I need you to make a strength or dexterity saving throw, whichever is, you would like. I would advise the dexterity save. Okay.
They're only one different.
Oof. That's unfortunately a failure.
Can I cast silvery barbs to make him do it again?
Is Silvery Barb's
What does Silvery Barbs do?
reaction?
Here, I'll put
You
yeah,
click
it's
the thing?
reaction.
Yeah.
I love silvery barbs.
Succeeds on an attack or an ability check. Oh, so I just succeed on it.
No, the thing that's being cast on has to reroll.
No, because this is
Almost reroll the D20 and use the lower roll.
yeah. So this was
But what
So-
about the second part? You can then choose a different creature you can see within range. The chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
it would be the one after. So the next would be after.
Oh, gotcha.
Great plan, fun idea. Unfortunately, no. So you are Ford. You are knocked prone.
Take a
And
worm
you-
to the face.
3d6. So you take 14 plus 14. So you take
Awesome.
28 points of damage.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
And it slammed on top of you.
Nice. I am hurt
But that is the end of its turn.
and
Saoirse.
prone.
All right. Gonna run over. And hold on, let me see here.
I want that puppy.
Yeah, that's a land shark.
Okay. I'm going to attack him, but also do flurry of blows, so I get an
Okay.
extra bonus attack.
Yep. So you
As
got
I-
3 attacks total.
Yep. I always forget that I have key points, but
Okay. That's 1 hit. That's 2 hits. And that's 3 hits. Wow. Jeez.
Sheesh.
I did it.
Sheesh.
24 points of
Sheesh.
damage.
Sheesh.
That's very good. All right.
That's literally how
is it-
she just does it. She goes pop, pop, pop. Except for she had a stick.
Faust's turn. Faust is going to use his pew pew device, and it's going to bounce off the creature's armor. Langsworth.
Lord. All right. I'm gonna toll the dead.
Okay. He's a wisdom save. That is a success. You rolled an 18. Okay. Brom.
Great. I'm running over.
As he sinks into the sand from his weight.
Okay. 16 unfortunately does not hit.
Come on.
Imagine my pain. I was like, I can't hit that. I'm gonna do something else, and then he passes it.
All right.
All right. Ford, you are prone and hurt.
I am prone and dehurted. Is he literally still on top of me?
Yeah. Like he's not holding you down or anything, but yeah, he is right on top of thee.
Right on top of thee. So as a bonus action, if I cast Zephyr Strike, does moving like the wind negate being prone?
You can use half your movement to get up.
Yeah, but then I also get benefits from Zephyr Strike.
Nobody uses Zephyr Strike, so let me.
Oh,
Um,
it's yeah. No, my movement doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Oh yeah, you can totally do that.
And then before the spell ends, I can give myself advantage on one weapon attack
Yeah.
roll on my turn, and it deals an extra 1d8 force,
Mhm.
whether I hit or miss.
Yep.
And my walking speed increases by 30
Mhm.
until the end of the turn. So,
Yep.
so basically half my movement, but I just get doubling it almost.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna do that as my
Okay.
bonus action. I mean, I guess so. An extra 2 of damage.
Mhm.
So until the spell ends, it's
1 minute concentration.
okay. So I have to get hit, basically. Excuse me.
Well, you is Hunter's Mark. I'm just checking if Hunter's Mark is concentration.
It is.
Okay. That's what I
Oh,
thought.
so that's now gone then.
Yep. The Hunter's Mark would be gone, but this would be good to get away from the big scary thing that nearly killed you.
Well, do I get the what's it called when you're double teaming bad guy? One on either side, opposite.
Flanking.
You
Flanking. Do we get
Mhm.
flanking?
You already have advantage on your attack because of Zephyr Strike.
Does the worm look hurt?
Oh, it's extremely hurt. You guys have it is it's very, very hurt.
Been booped.
Oh,
Um,
oh, is it? Oh, just a second. Does this apply? Um, when I hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra 1d8 if it's below its hit point maximum.
mhm.
So Colossal Slayer is what I'm asking about.
Yep, yep. So if you hit it, yes, that would apply.
Oh, okay. I'll do. I'm guessing I didn't hit it.
You have advantage,
Oh,
both because you're flanking, but also because of Zephyr Strike. Okay. Unfortunately, that does not hit. But yeah,
swiggity.
I didn't
Away from that booty.
away from that boogity.
okay. All right, Atomo the Atrocious.
Boom. I'm going there. Boom. I'm casting Burning Hands at 2nd level.
Yeah, you are. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, it failed. It's pretty hurt. It is limping along.
I
Are you
don't
gonna
have
do-
I don't have a goofy one-liner for this spell. I'm just gonna laugh maniacally.
burn. Feel the burn.
Burn, baby,
Um,
burn.
and Zal is going to point and say, "Leave Ford alone." And you see the clocks, Langsforth. You see the hands of the clocks whirl extremely fast, and the spell just disintegrates the creature.
Nice.
Very cool. Very cool.
All right. Da, 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 da.
That means we won this time.
So you guys have one. You head north. I need okay. I need another perception check and another survival check.
I am not perceptive.
I am perceptive.
I am also. Oh wait, what do
Apparently
you need?
not that
Perception
much,
and what
even with
else?
6.
Survival.
Some days.
I just want to see what I would roll.
Um,
Of course. Oh wait, why is there 2?
okay, so that's a 9 for perception. Who wants to do the survival check?
I have
for-
a +2 to survival, and I also think that HMO is not really paying attention, so
Ford, do you want to try to use your survival?
there we go.
Okay.
14.
14. Yep. You guys make it to a collection of rocks
Ooh.
that are there is a long group of them. You could see in the very far north what looks like a pool of water, so potentially an oasis of some variety.
My gosh. I'm so thirsty.
But you guys have this is still day 1. Because you did good on your survival and perception checks, you've been able to make some decent progress.
Sweet.
Do you want to try to take a short rest?
100%.
Yes, please.
Sure.
Okay. Or do you want to try to take your short rest at the oasis?
That one.
I am
Does the
interested in
DM
the
recommend
Oasis.
one?
The DM doesn't care, but the DM also knows that one of your party members is at 8 hit points.
I think we should go to the Oasis
I'm
and then
fine.
rest there, and then we can drink some mystical water or something.
Okay.
I look at the
Alright.
wizard and I think, well, maybe that's something I haven't experienced in this world.
All right, so Faust is going to keep going forward. Zal is also going to keep going forward. Okay. Atimo, what's your passive perception?
12.
Actually, what's everybody's passive perception?
Oh no.
Mine's 12.
12, 12,
Passive.
13,
No,
I just
12.
forget.
oh, 12,
16.
17.
17. Okay. So you guys notice that this one particular rock is unusual.
This
That's
one's
a-
harder than the rest.
Funny looking rock.
Which rock?
This one.
Can I walk right up to it, kind of arms crossed, not touching it?
Okay.
I'm sneaky. I'm light-footed.
Do you want to be sneaky?
Always.
Okay. Roll me a stealth check then.
On the rock against the rock.
Stealth check against a rock. I walk right up to it.
Okay. Yep. Brom, you
Yes.
know this is not a rock. You're acutely aware of this is an earth elemental that is currently in hibernation mode. Because of your faith background, you know that if you just walk past it, it won't bother you. But if you were to touch it,
I've not
things
touched
might
it.
go bad.
Lord,
Yeah.
step away. Come this way.
I Mask of the Wild and start backing up,
Okay.
basically.
All right. So you guys keep going forward.
I just
I'd like to think that you just kind of like put your just throw a bunch of sand in your hair.
Yeah, I just like pick it up and like start sprinkling sand in front of me.
As we pass,
Mm-hmm.
I'll use the hilt
Literally
of my,
this.
I'll use the hilt of my axe to draw the symbol of Atlas in the sand.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you do so. And the earth elemental
What's way down there?
appreciates that. So, all right, you guys make it to the oasis.
Nice.
At the oasis, there are two individuals who are sitting. They appear to be related. They have similar facial features and whatnot. They have kind of a grayish pale skin and are both wearing blue robes or blue outfits. And they are just discussing. And they wave at you guys and they say, "Oh, hello, welcome. We're travelers as well. Why don't you come have a seat?"
I do so, squinting my eyes suspiciously.
Okay.
pop the squad on the earth. elemental.
Saoirse says, "Don't mind if I do," and she just goes right on over and pops a squat.
Okay. All right. So you guys take your short rest.
Okay.
Um,
Do I restore
Yeah.
key on a short rest?
You do.
you
Yes.
do.
Okay.
Do I get health back?
No.
Yes. So you have 4 d10s that you can roll to recover health.
Me specifically, like, for what reason?
Because you are a ranger and you have 4 levels of ranger.
Oh, that's a thing on short rests?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay,
You
good
use
roll,
hit
40,
dice.
10. Cool, 25.
Yep. So you get 25 hit points back.
Sweet.
I rolled 20 crash, so I'm relaunching.
I'm almost full health.
Nice.
Why did your roll 20 crash? Ooh.
It's roll 20.
Mine has been causing so much lag like with stuff. Did
All
it
of
the
it.
last time too.
All right. So, the two individuals, they say, hello, I'm Fu, and this is my brother Rai. We are traveling, we're traveling monks. We're trying to find our way in life. And our father was giving us he gave us a kind of a generic job just to go explore the world and learn more about people, kind of thing.
These are the guys that gave Brandon that cool thing.
But we don't know that.
I know, but it made me think of Brandon, who I haven't talked to in.
Oh yeah, I wonder how he's doing.
I would like to talk to Fu.
Okay.
I'll ask if either of them have heard of a library in some place in this desert.
A library? Well, certainly. That's actually we're heading there ourselves. Eventually. We you see, we're trying to find our we're trying to find out a bit more information, and we figured that why not go find a magical library that appeared out of nowhere.
Dude, that's so crazy. We're also trying to do that. We should totally team up, and we can have a huge party of adventurers, and then go trek through the desert to find this library.
That sounds amazing. And you see Rai just kind of puts his heads in his hands. He's just, no, that sounds terrible. We don't know these people. Look, sorry, forgive my brother's enthusiasm. Look, you guys are probably fine, but we really just kind of, we don't know you.
No, I get it. That's fine. I'll start off with introductions. My name is Atimo the Atrocious.
Well, that name makes sense.
Can I position a privilege check? I don't know
Okay.
how I would do that.
Yeah.
I'm happy to
So,
roll whatever if I need
yeah,
to.
you are. That's actually a really interesting call. These two are not nobles. They have a very similar air as excuse me, sorry. They have a similar air as Sirsha. They seem to be kind of salt of the earth kind of people.
Huh. What flavor of salt?
Kosher.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Himalayan.
Throwback. Okay. I guess kind of getting that vibe from them, seeing that this isn't working on them, but they feel important.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. I feel like they have an air of importance for sure.
Oh yes, yeah.
But they're not of nobility. I'm super
Mhm.
curious to see just where they're from. Like,
Can I
what
investigate them?
brought them here?
Like to see like their well, I guess that might be insight. I don't know. I'm like
Insight check
like-
if you want to.
what was that?
You can do an insight check if you want to.
I just want to know what they are.
Sure. They are air genasi.
Ooh. So what do you guys know about this temple? You seem hesitant to go with this.
Forgive my brother. He is he's a bit of a party pooper. He doesn't like people, which is funny because he's a he's supposed to be charismatic. But no, you see, what we understand from this temple is it is we call it a temple. Some people might call it a library. It's a place of knowledge. And we have a few ideas as to what it could hold. Specifically, we think it might have access to a place, well, that isn't from this world. It might be an actual, like, magical library from another plane.
Is this plane yours?
No. We're from the air domain, and he points up. Everything up there, that's our father's domain.
Well,
Is there anything you want from it? If you gave us information, we might be able to, like, bring you back a certain kind of, like, souvenir.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you. We're going, so thank you for your offer.
Can we go together? Like this guy said?
Of course, we can go together. My brother
Yes.
he's a spoil sport. Don't please ignore him. But now, I must ask, why are you all going?
Sport, adventure, life.
I'm
looking
going
for
because I
book.
want to. I'm going because I want to undo this curse that has made me weird looking.
Oh.
you're cursed. I just thought that was your natural appearance.
Oh
Thank
no,
you.
I'm a
Thankfully
human.
not.
I'm a human. I just got cursed by some fake goon, and now I look hideous.
You see Fu also, like, just look directly at Saoirse, and he's like, thank you, I thought the same thing.
I just didn't want to say anything.
I didn't either. I assumed he just knew what he was. That definitely makes a lot more sense.
Books. All the books.
That's what you're going to be doing. What about the rest of you? Are you all just are you members of, like, the collective? Are you looking around? Like, what's your goal?
Books.
Books are good.
The truth.
Rom just says, I was outvoted.
Well, you at least have a few people that you can be outvoted by, rather than your own brother. That's a hard one to parse sometimes. But well, if it helps, I believe this library is called the Library of the Lost Scholar. Who that lost scholar is, I have no idea. Our
wonder if
father
we'll
didn't
find
tell us the specifics. He just said we were supposed to go here. We were supposed to find a scroll that looked important and bring it back to him, and then we would pass our test.
Oh, that's pretty simple. Yeah, we can help you with that.
Well, thank you. That would be quite appreciated. But so yes, we're the Library of the Lost Scholar has popped up every now and again throughout history. Most people believe it's a myth. Most people think it's just the fairy tale of the knowledge of the knowing.
I mean, there's only one way to find out, and it's by going deep into the desert and getting lost, and then eventually finding it. So,
Oh, getting lost. You're adorable. We know exactly where it is.
oh, man, that makes it really convenient.
Oh, yes, I suppose you would want us to. That we might not be able to share that with you.
Why?
Oh, well, you see, you're nice people, I suppose. We're not going to we're we can't go there right now. It's not yet time.
How long are you guys going to be waiting for?
Oh, well, whenever the Desert Witch decides that it's time to go back, or it's time for us to go.
Like, time for you guys to go to the library, or time for you guys to leave the desert?
Oh, time for us to go to the library. And he points at you guys see in the far north, there's a large white tower spire there. It says, it's just right there.
Oh. How about that?
But you can go there if you want to. I wouldn't recommend it.
Is there like are there bad guys or something? Like what's the deal?
Well, it kind of depends on her mood. I believe last week it was a tornado of sand scorpions, and then the week before it was a giant worm, and then the week before it was her pet creature of some variety. So we haven't tried it this week.
I don't know about you guys, but I think we could handle anything that this witch lady throws at us.
All right, well, have fun with that.
What do you know about the witch?
Well, she's we're using the term witch to we were raised in a church setting, so calling her other things would be against our natures.
If
So
not
is
in
she
the- if
actually a
not in the
witch,
desert,
or is she just unkind?
can she float?
You guys, Faust has
Is
been
she
kind of
made of
quiet for the.
wood?
It's like it's the lich creature that we talked about earlier.
Oh, Blight.
On my way.
Put that thing
What?
away.
Put that
Um,
plantain away, please.
I was about to say that.
I suppose. I mean, the city itself is to the west, about a day's walk from here. I guess you could go ask her nicely, maybe.
We could go do that.
Maybe she needs a friend.
What if
Yeah.
what if she just needs to vent out her issues, and then we can, pat her on the back, and then she'll let us go.
She's got a friend in me.
Good luck with that.
Okay, I think we should go to the town and talk with her. I think it's a better idea than just running in there, because from what these guys have been saying, it seems like we're just gonna die immediately. So, because if we go and talk with her, and then even if she says no, well, we're still gonna head into the library anyways. So, it'll be going into like a horrible storm, or talking with her for the chance to not have the horrible storm, and then going there. So those are my 2 cents. Or sorry, 2 copper pieces.
I know. Because apparently I
Cody
chose
laughs.
this on it. I don't know
I
why I
do.
chose this, but I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna lift my tiny hand in the sky and just be like, I have the power, and I'm gonna conjure a like a sword that looks like the Shadow Blade into my hand as my
Okay.
back weapon. And then I'm gonna say, onward to the witch.
Okay. So you guys pack up your things. Faust sits at the tent and says, I'm not going into hell. You guys have fun. We don't get along. So you definitely don't want me to go with, and I'll keep an eye on Zal here with the twins.
Okay. Also, now it makes sense that you are not talking about actual hell, You're talking about a town named Town.
Correct. Yes.
I thought you were like, oh, let's just go back to hell. I was like, what?
Which one?
No. No.
Nine Hells, but-
Hell was in a city.
Cool.
HE single hockey stick.
He.
Oh, gotcha.
We ain't no Helleback girl.
Okay, you're done.
Yep, I'm done.
can we mute the DM, please?
All right. So you guys.
Chris and I both said that was stupid. You know there's something wrong. No, I'm kidding. We're the
Not
we
wrong.
say the dumbest things here.
That's not wrong. All right.
Buff game is pretty funny.
So you guys move onward.
Onward.
Who is going to take the first watch of this campaign?
I can.
I would first like to say something. Or Brown would like to say something.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it needs to be said, but if we are going to hell, we do not talk about Faust.
Will do.
If he has as bad as a reputation with her as I think he is, if we mention him, our efforts may be for naught.
All right. Works for me. I've already ejected him from my mind. Don't even know the guy. Like, literally, I don't even know the guy. I just showed up.
I mean, that's not an entirely untrue statement.
I will take a watch.
I'll do
Okay.
I'll do the last one. And then I also plan to make breakfast for everybody.
Okay.
Since I only need to sleep for 4 hours, I'll help him with breakfast.
Okay. So we need 3 watches.
I will.
Okay. All right. So first watch is Ford. Ford, I need you to make a perception check for me, please. 19. Okay. The evening goes without a hitch. You don't notice anything. Saoirse. Perception, please. 14. Again, nothing out of the usual. And lastly, Atamo. 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You look out into the deepest, darkest night, and you notice something small. Somebody about the size of about Langsworth's height is moving in the desert, and then you see him, and then he hides.
Is he which direction is he moving? And also like which direction is he?
He hid underneath the sand, it looks like.
Like is he like north of me?
Yeah, to the north of you.
Okay. Was he moving from like east to the west or something like that? Or
He was coming from the same direction you guys came from.
oh. Okay. Okay, so he hid into the sand. How far away is he?
Probably about 25 feet.
Oh my gosh, only 25 feet?
Mm-hmm.
That's terrifying. I immediately stand up and oh my gosh, this is terrifying. What do I do? What do I do? I guess I'll wake up Ford.
Okay. All
Okay.
right. Ford.
I go,
There's somebody
Ford,
following you.
Ford, there's a dude right there. I'm not bugging. I swear to God, he's right there.
And we're like just a camp
Mm-hmm.
in the desert at night.
Yep.
Atomo's obviously seen and heard, probably,
Mhm.
right? Like we're getting watched.
You didn't notice it during your watch, but now you do. Now you can see it. Now that it's been pointed out, you can see that there is a bulge in the sand.
Does the
Can
bulge
I-
look curious about us, or it's just there?
Curious.
Is it shaped like a plantain?
Can
It is.
I?
It's shaped like somebody who would be Langsforth's size.
Can I cast Firebolt at it?
Okay.
Just off the bat.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. If I saw some dude just walking in the desert in the middle of the night, and then when I make eye contact with him, he hides, hell yeah, I'm shooting a fireball at him.
So
Okay.
as his fireball is happening, can I Zephyr Strike, move like the wind, double my movement, and get to it first? To then like grab
That's
it. Like
awesome.
I'm thinking full anime, like as the
Dude, that's
fireball
so
is
cool.
the fireball is parallel to me. I want to get to it and like grab it by the collar and see what it is. And I want to have the option of either releasing it with, straighten the arm and release it into the fireball's path, or save it.
Okay.
I mean, I'm fine with
Full
I'm fine
anime.
with just not shooting it. If that works
No,
out. better.
no. This is too fun of an idea. So, yeah, sure. You know what? Ford, give me a acrobatics check with advantage
Okay.
because of the Zephyr Strike.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. 23.
23.
Okay, yeah, it is a little pale-faced gnome.
Does he
Oh.
look innocent or harmful?
He looks like this.
Oh,
Harmful.
not
Okay,
this.
so
Harmful.
who said harmful?
Me.
Hutch?
Harmful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hutch
Okay,
is
I
the
was
one
gonna say,
that
if
said
somebody
harm-
else says harmful, it means something else.
Um,
Okay,
Didn't we
so
have
as
this guy in a previous
Yes.
campaign?
but we
Yeah.
don't know that.
I
Yeah.
know, but still.
So
Um,
as that happens, I grab this little thing by the collar and I see the fireball and I just like yoink him out of the way. And then we land and I do keep a hand on him.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, your hand is as big as its neck.
Right. And I'm holding him down.
Would this
and
have
he's-
woken us up?
Oh yeah. It's about the time that you guys were waking up anyway. But yeah, this noise definitely wakes you up, and you just hear, hey, hi, how's it going?
In a just absolute, just pissed off mood. I'm just gonna think, but it's actually gonna go out to all of these people and be like, what the fuck is that? What is going on? Why
We
am I?
have we have a visitor. I'll yell for the party to hear.
Okay.
I'm still kind of further away. I don't really see what's going on, so I just scream, I think it's a goblin.
So good.
I'm not a goblin. I'm a gnome. I'm sorry. Hi.
Adamo, if he runs, blast him again.
Please don't.
Okay, I will.
Be ready.
Please don't.
Run.
I hold my hand up like a gun, and then I cock my thumb to make it look like I'm like loading it in case I need to, hit him with another firebolt.
Okay. He just says, look, you were with my friend, Faust. I'm a member of the Order of Scarred Light. You guys are working for us.
You know, there's
Hi.
better, more civilized ways to make an entrance.
Insight that,
If-
but
Okay.
sorry, I can roll again if that's.
No, that's fine. Yeah, he's telling the truth. But he just says, "Well, I've been kind of trying to, sand tracks hard to find. But then I saw your little camping stuff. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bother you. Please don't, please don't murder me, Mr. Elf.
Why
I might
did
help
you
you.
hide?
And he points at Ford.
Is,
I am an elf.
is everyone up yet?
Yeah, everybody's up.
Okay.
I yelled that everybody had a visitor, so if the fireball didn't wake you up, I'm sure the yell may have.
Okay.
To be
Ford.
fair, it was a bolt, not a ball.
I'm holding him, but not hurting him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not trying to be threatened. Well,
You are threatening.
oh,
I'm gonna point at Ford and be like, "See, I knew it.
that's funny.
All you
Oh.
elves are the same."
Oh, hey. Hi, kinsman.
Do you know him?
Well, we're gnomes, family.
You're all related.
We're all one big happy family.
So just because you're gnomes, you're related.
Well, I mean, all you elves are the same, right?
No,
Obviously, you're holding that one, trying
no.
to convince me we're friends, and then you choke out the only other gnome you've seen.
He's the only other gnome you've seen that I've seen while you've seen. He snuck up on our camp at night in the desert.
Maybe he wasn't sneaking until you
He was
saw your elf
hiding.
ass.
He was hiding.
Any
Objectively.
smart gnome would hide from an elf.
Yes, he would hide from you.
I know how it works.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie. All of this sounds like sand goblin tricks. I think we should just kill him anyways. And if he turns out to be a goblin, then we're right.
Atem, though,
And
I
yeah.
dropped my
Okay,
hammer on
Josh.
his foot.
That's such a Josh thing to say.
I dropped my hammer on Atima's foot.
I scream. I do a Wilhelm scream.
I'm just seeing a Three Stooges like bit where Ford is holding the gnome, the Brahm drops the hammer, and Atamo is just holding his foot, bouncing up and down.
Yeah.
Saoirse just kind of butts in, and she's like, "Could we calm down and just have a discussion?"
Yes, please.
And I hold him up like I just pulled a raccoon out of the trash can. This guy snuck up on us at night in the desert. What else do you expect any of us to do?
Are
Did
you
he-
able to walk up on somebody at night without it seeming like you're sneaking?
You could
Me?
say hello
No.
when you're like 50 feet away. You don't have to wait until you're 20 feet up and then hide
In the sand.
in
As a
the sand
mound.
in
The
the
elf.
middle of the
He
night.
saw the elf, and now he was proven right because that elf is just holding him like he's trash, like all elves do.
Panda, trash panda.
Just because someone's socially awkward doesn't mean we get to kill them with a fireball.
Zach, what's your name?
If we're living in the desert and
Thanks.
someone sneaks up to you and they're 20 feet away and they hide, I think it's justified to interrogate them and assume that they're trying to
Interrogate,
kill you.
not murder
think
with
his
a
reaction-
fireball.
How was
think
I
his
supposed to know?
reaction was
I
justified.
saved him.
How were you supposed to know you couldn't know? You were gonna kill him.
Exactly. 'cause he was
Interrogate
an enemy.
first.
I'll have the gnomes take note. I saved him. I look to Langsforth and I say, if he does anything wrong, it's your fault. He's your responsibility. And I let him
No.
go. And I let Faust go. Or whatever.
Marl.
Marl. I let Marl go.
And he kind of shakes the dust off, and he's like, "Okay, so now that we're all talking, can I say I'm sorry for sneaking up on you? I saw the elf. I saw the scary-looking thing that shot a fireball at me, firebolt at me.
You are rather
you know,
hideous and terrifying.
It just kind of is, and he kind of looks. He
I think
looks.
it's kinda cute.
He's really
Oh,
unsettling to look at.
Oh, I thought Augie was talking about Marl.
Um, but,
Jess, Jess, why did you say no a second ago?
I'm talking
don't
about
know.
the fake
Oh,
cursed.
okay.
It's been moving so fast.
humanoid.
So anyway, let me reintroduce myself. I'm Marl. I'm a gnome. Yes. We good with that? Everybody fine?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wonderful.
I'm gonna glare
Hey,
at Ford and be
Um,
like, "Are we?"
Yes. He's your responsibility now, but yes, we're fine.
Marl
I'm
just
only
kinda
half
walks
elf.
He walks over to
No, I'm not. I'm a
Langsforth
full
and
elf.
just kind of he just is like, this is my friend. This is my person. Anyway, I'm the contact that found the library initially. I was on my way to go talk to our friend in hell and see if we can't get her to, stop making a mess around the tower. I know it's a library, and he kind of brings out a big book, and like it is like twice as big as he is, which again, not saying much because he's really, really small. But
Where were
like
you
he just
keeping
magically
that?
like unfolds this book
Don't
and holds
ask.
out a big picture that just shows like it's a magical pop-up book. But like when he opens it, like a tower appears, and like just you see like big fancy runic letters that are like that say Library of the Lost Scholar.
I like it.
So yeah, that's again, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you, but so can we get on with our walking?
Isn't it still
That's
dark?
that sounds like
No,
a good
it's-
apology to me.
I would
It's
imagine
about to hit
sunrise.
sunrise.
Yeah.
Hey, Marl, as a way to show you how sorry I am for almost burning you alive, what if I make breakfast for all of us and I make some for you too?
I'm making waffles.
New friend, is his cooking safe?
I've never seen him cook.
Yes. It is.
Sure. Why not, Mr. Scary looking thing?
My name's Atimo the Atrocious, but you don't have to call me the atrocious part.
Oh, okay. All right. Atrocious, I appreciate it.
I pull out two nice looking aprons, whip them out, put one on, and
I also
slowly
put
tie
one
it.
on.
And then I hand one, to
AJ, can mine say kiss the cook on it?
Sure.
Yes.
All right, so you guys enjoy your breakfast. You've taken a long rest. You guys get all your spell slots, all your hit points, everything you might have used.
How well do I cook? This is a very important question.
Do you use? Do you have cooking tools?
No.
Okay. Give me an intelligence check.
Oh.
Just a straight up intelligence check.
if I'm helping, can he have advantage?
Yeah, he can have advantage. So the 21, yeah. So surprising everyone, I would say literally, you actually cook a decent meal.
Do I have a poison sniffer?
Ooh. Do you?
Oh, no. Trust no one. I'm gonna watch everybody else eat and see how they react before I eat.
Yeah, I'm the first person to eat the food.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're atrocious. How do I know you're not just like immune to the poison that you put in there? Like, I'm gonna watch everybody
That's
else.
an atrocious accusation.
Why would I poison your food if I wanted to kill you? I could have just like killed you in your sleep or poisoned you.
You tried to kill my friend.
He was sneaking up on us.
Enough. Eat the damn food.
I think it's pretty good.
I think you've done very well, chef.
Thank you, Ford. See, someone's giving you recognition.
All right. So you guys have your meal. You head out and approach the gates of hell,
Nice.
the city.
Welcome to hell.
Arriving there, Marl explains, he's like, okay, so we've got a couple of things we can do. If you don't mind me telling you a few ideas that I had.
Yeah, sure.
So, okay. we can either go and just straight up ask her, hey, can we go to the library? That'll probably work, maybe. Or we can ask around town, see what she wants, bring her a gift, and then we can ask her for a favor.
I think that's a good plan, Marl. You know what? You're a thinker. You know that?
I say we
Oh.
give her Ford.
I
Give her me. Sorry, keep going.
Nope, you're good. He says, well, I mean, I don't know if they'd like the I don't think she likes elves.
I can hide.
I
if
bet
we
she's a
need to.
Chevy person.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry. I mean, I don't think she likes to eat your people.
That's an option to
Oh,
be
boy.
eaten. I mean, I'm sure it's always an option to some extent.
I mean, she's a deep, dark, terrifying elven monster or lich monster. Those don't tend to be nice people.
I'm sure we can warm up to her. I say we go ask around, see what she needs, and then see if we can make a bargain.
All right. Well, with what little information I know, so there's she has the captain of the city guard. His name is Phineas Shan. He's a bugbear, kind of a wet blanket. And then there's Volhorn, which is her personal bodyguard. And he's well, he likes to punch people.
Hey, me too.
So, whatever we want to do, those would be the two people I would suggest us having a chit chat with.
I say we go to the wet blanket first.
Good.
All right. So you guys head into the city. Every single one of you that has spellcasting capabilities, which I think is everybody except for Saoirse. Please make a wisdom save.
Uh-oh.
Oof.
Okay. Wow.
Wisdom
Langsworth.
save.
13. Okay. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, perfect. So, Langsforth, you immediately acknowledge that somebody is trying to get into your mind, and you say no. Your paranoia immediately pays off. Everybody else, however,
Is this a charmed? Is this a saving throw against being charmed?
you
or
are not. You're not
okay.
being charmed. You are being. Somebody is trying to speak to you.
Oh, okay.
So everybody else, you hear, "Welcome to hell, magical beings. If you cast a spell without my permission, my minion will destroy you." And your focus is immediately brought to a very large building that looks like a palace. The city is designed basically like Minas Tirith in Lord of the Rings, where it's a circle and then it rises up. At the very top of the area, what looks like a palace, and then you see a large, gargantuan-sized, one would say, draconic skeleton that is moving its head and watching the entire city.
Oh.
An ancient Draco Lich guards this city.
Hot
Wood.
wood.
I'm coming, mommy.
Already.
So
It's,
Langsworth didn't hear anything.
Nope, Langsworth. Langsworth heard it, but he did not aggressively get.
Oh, okay.
Did-
He
Did Saoirse
he-
hear it at all?
No.
No. Okay.
I guess we don't cast spells then. Whoa.
For your perspectives.
That's cute.
So you guys have learned the first rule of hell. You cannot cast magic without her permission.
Cool.
Upon entering the town, you guys see a bugbear who has a sheriff-looking badge on his chest. It's one of those where it's got the almost like the shield, like a police officer badge. And he just says, "Oh, hello, individuals. Welcome to hell. We're here. Are you here on business, or are you just traveling?"
Both.
Excellent. What can I help you find what you're looking for?
I'm looking for the voice in my head.
Oh, I apologize. That is Mistress Sally. She is, and he gestures up to the top of the city, and he says, she is very heavy-handed when it comes to magic. She believes that only her magic should be allowed to be cast within the city, and so any magic that is cast without her permission is heavily dealt with.
Sounds fair. First city of
Um,
the rules.
Yes, we agree with it, or we suffer. But if you are looking to speak with her, do you have an appointment? Do you have a gift for her, perchance?
I'm gonna sideways look at Ford and then shrug. And then say, if he doesn't work, what is she like?
That's it's a terrible rumor. No, she doesn't eat people. In that way.
What?
In what way does she
Giggity.
eat them?
In what way?
Huh?
Oh,
Too many of us have asked.
She's well, if you're going to, you could try to satisfy her. That would be if you can satisfy her proclivities,
I
then
volunteer as tribute.
I'd like to think that for the first time in like the entirety of the campaign, you guys see Langsforth's eyes just grow really wide, and like he's on a mission.
He's hauling.
Now it's my turn to pick up. Now it's my turn to pick up a gnome.
Swiggity, swiggity, want that booty.
I mean, again, that's if you would like to try to do that, she's quite willing. Otherwise,
Quite
Oh my-
willing.
Oh my gosh.
otherwise you could just look around the city.
We
I
don't
would-
need spells to bring this town down.
Oh my goodness, what has tonight turned into?
It's been a long night.
I'll be right back.
But Marl just kind of looks at you and he says, "Oh, well, I mean, I guess if he's willing to do it, but I was kind of thinking we could just give her, this." And he pulls out a pearl of power. And he just says, "I happen to have an extra of one of these. I could just give it to her if you didn't want to give it to her."
Or we could keep it and then have
the
an
town-
extra one.
If the towns are rocking, don't come knocking.
Oh boy! And so he puts the pearl of power back into his pouch and in his pocket, and Phineas says, "Well, I can escort you if you wish."
Escort
Uh,
the escort. Let's go.
We should,
Hey.
Langsworth, we should probably discuss this. I'm not sure, but I think I've heard of something like this in history, in some history books.
Oh, I'm sure I have too. But if I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna go out with style.
Very well, I don't care.
No
Oh.
arguments could be made.
I'm imagining just defeat, just defeat.
Brom it's this. Brom does like, it's like that scene out of one of the Rocky movies. Like if he dies, he dies.
Yes. All right. You
God, the
guys
dog.
and to there. You are escorted quickly, and you guys see the individual Sally Voris. She's got purple hair and bright red lipstick, but the rest of her body seems very pale and very sickly almost. And she just she sees Phineas with you guys and says, "Oh, well, hello there, Captain. Who are these people?" And he says, "Well,
you.
we have a man who has volunteered as tribute." And she says, "Oh, well, let's have a look at him." And so she floats over to you, Langsforth, and just kind of like very like puts a finger under your chin and like just is inspecting you. And she just says, all right, why not?
Oh my god.
One of
Um,
these days, in one of these campaigns, I am
Chris.
definitely going to marry all
Yep.
3 of them that I ran into.
you haven't even met the other two. You the rest of you are treated to a very nice meal. Langsforth,
I was so worried you were gonna say a show.
God.
I was so worried.
Oh
Like,
no.
I don't. He can do what he wants, but I don't want to watch.
Wink at Marl and be like, after all, can I have that pearl of power?
Langsforth, it is the most magical experience of your existence. And I need you to make
it's happening.
I need you to make a death save for me, please.
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
Oh, worth it.
Worth it.
14. Okay. All right. I need you to make another death save for me, please.
Oh no.
Okay, 19. All right. See if we can bring it on home. One more.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh boy.
Yes. Yes.
Ugh.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh.
I'm like, Zach, you have to have it in you. I know your rules.
I was gonna say it's
Well-
gonna be bad.
Oh my gosh, he might die from this.
So Sally comes back down and
Did you just
with
ditch that lich to
Langsforth,
death?
she's dragging Langsforth behind her. And Langsforth is dead
And dry.
and just a husk of a man. And she just
There's just like
on the
dry
ground
like,
and says,
drool.
"This was the best time I've ever had." And so she says, "You know what? Let's make him keep on kicking." So Langsforth, your race is now a reborn.
Oh my gosh.
I will make the adjustments on your character after we're done. But you are no longer a pure gnome. You are now a reborn gnome. And
I want
she
to be like you.
she looks at you and says, "I want to be like you too. You just kept going and going and going." Most people
me
give out
what?
after the third time. Anyway,
So many
so
memes I want to
we're
share.
mumbling something about towers, and I thought you were just amping yourself up.
Oh god.
You probably want to go to that library, don't you?
I mean, I'm good
Oh,
staying here with you now.
well. How about this? Why don't you take your friends, and I'll enjoy some me time, and you can go play in the library, and then you come back, and then we, maybe do it again a few more times, and then you may never leave again.
Langsforth may never leave again.
Yes, Slangsworth. The rest of you, I'm not interested.
Sweet.
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
I'd like to think that the entire party just breathes a sigh of relief.
At this
Alright.
point, we've probably been through hours.
Yes.
I'm guessing
it's-
hours.
Yeah,
That's just like
it's
No.
worse.
We've been waiting for 2 days.
uh,
Or walking with a limp.
but
No,
Langsford,
you're in a wheelchair.
because of your extreme desires, you also receive one extra necromancy cantrip. You have chill touch now added to your cantrips list.
Yes.
And I think on that note, I think that's as good as a spot as we're going to call it for tonight, King.
Yes,
Good.
please.
Plantains really were the theme of the night.
It really was.
So
It was the
much.
best foreshadowing ever.
I regret everything. I regret everything.
I'm so. I just was not where I wanted tonight to go. This is not where I thought tonight was going to go. I didn't, but it's where it went, and you know what? That's where we're here.
Hey, you put the lich in my way,
I did. It's my fault.
and I didn't get to marry them all last time. So because somebody got me killed.
Alrighty, well.
Oh my
we will
gosh,
pick up
the
next
memes
week,
for tonight are just killing me.
And yeah, we will pick up next week on whatever in the world ends up here. But thanks again for watching, folks. Anybody that catches the VOD, we apologize for the psychoticism,
No, we don't.
but we also don't. But have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
We're sorry.
Bye.
No, we're not.
All right.